It's a beautiful Friday morning in the city of Lagos. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the conversation here on Lagos Television. I am Abimbola Bello. Just to remind you, it's a blue day, all shades of blue.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the conversation on Lagos Television, and happy new month.
Oh, yes. It's the first day of November. Thank God for life, despite all, in spite of all. I am Joy Olu. Welcome to the conversation.
The year is gradually coming to an end, and I'm sure a lot of people are already asking the question. Today is November. How will Christmas be like?
Especially when rice is about 125,000.
Not only rice. Even if you can afford to buy rice, what about chicken?
Chicken is now over 12,000 live chicken, and per kilo of frozen, depending on where you're buying, 5,000, 5,500.
People will invent new ways of celebrating Christmas.
Is there anything that says you can't use fish?
Even fish is not cheap.
Okay, all
Fish
the
is
proteins
not
are not
cheap.
expensive. Even eggs are not cheap.
For egg now, you can use garden egg. Egg is egg.
Or you use mushrooms. It just means that, you know, all
my
those
goodness.
food sharing during the festive season, it probably will reduce, and you won't have people share food Christmas. But we never can say. A miracle can
And
happen.
then what about,
before.
what is this thing called again? Oh,
That you will not remember if it is to take a swipe at Nigeria and I don't know.
so
We will be-
what
we
can
will
we
be
use to
okay.
replace yam? Because I'm aware
Yam.
that yam is quite expensive too.
But even sweet potato is not
Potato is not
any.
cheap either.
Yeah, if you're buying 1,000 worth of sweet potatoes,
And there's cocoyam.
you know, when I was growing up, I used to say that cocoyam is for old people. So I grew up with that mindset. So even if you offer me cocoyam right now, I'm like, excuse me, do you want me? Am I an ancestor?
But I like cocoyam, especially when it's fried.
Oh yeah, no, not the cocoyam, like, you know, when you boil cocoyam and you eat it. Fried cocoyam, yes, as chips, okay, as snack, okay. But then there's sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
But it's not as cheap
And there's
too.
Irish. And Irish is
Irish
quite
is
expensive.
expensive. Irish is expensive.
Ah.
Odukun?
What's that?
No,
That's
yes.
sweet
It
potato.
was asking me.
Oh,
She says dundu. Dundu is fried yam. Odukun is sweet potato. Yeah. So okay. Totu. Okay. All right. Welcome to the show. It's the last edition for the week, and you know how we do it on Fridays. We try as much as possible to just let it down. All the steam for the past week.
Ampas.
Jibola, keep
That's what you
quiet.
wanted to remember.
But you know what?
Okay.
Now, here's the thing about Nigerians. You will still see hampers.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
You will still see hampers. It is just that you may now buy what your money can buy. You will find hampers of 20,000. They will just put the things that they... But you will still see those killer hampers, Jibola.
Definitely.
You will find them. And this is the season, if you go to Maryland, the cane weavers,
Yes.
they are
The
already,
baskets.
you know, the baskets. But again, a lot of people are also using the plastic baskets now and innovating a whole lot of things. Don't worry. You go into those malls that you visit, those stores, and you will see hamper.
There's money. Oh. If you go to supermarkets now,
see
you
money
see the
where
way people are
there's money.
shopping. There's
Okay.
money.
All right, let's kickstart the show this morning and, of course, begin with our news points for today. Ajibola, are you ready to go first, or can I go first? Okay.
Remember that the Northern Governors Forum met recently, and of course they reject the proposed tax review bill before the National Assembly, which was sent by Mr. President. And the 36 state governors of the Federation have unilaterally demanded the immediate withdrawal of the National Tax Reforms Bill, delivering a significant strategic blow to the comprehensive efforts undertaken by the Taiwo Oyedele-led Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee. The governor speaking during the National Economic Council, Nigeria's highest economic advisory body, meeting yesterday, asked President Tinubu to withdraw the reforms bill from the National Assembly for more comprehensive consultations. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde announced this as part of the resolutions reached at the Council's 144th meeting chaired by the Vice President Kashim Shettima yesterday in Abuja. Makinde told journalists that council members agreed that it was necessary to allow for consensus building and understanding of the bills among Nigerians. The meeting, which included a presentation by Oyedele, ultimately failed to persuade the governors regarding Tinubu's plan to overhaul the taxation system aimed at achieving effective economic growth and increasing the tax to gross domestic product ratio. Today, NEC took, which was yesterday, took a presentation from the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform, Taiwo Oyedele, and so the council therefore recommend the need to withdraw the bill currently before the National Assembly on tax reforms.
Okay, you know that, like you raised it, the northern governors had kicked against this days ago. And of course, yesterday, the governors and the vice president met at the NEC, and they're also saying that there might be a need to get a better buy-in for that bill. But then again, sometimes I also wonder why there's a hurry in certain bills or certain actions taken by Mr. President. You just wonder what is going to happen. But then, just our Egbo, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, to always respond to when issues occur. And in his response, he did say that, the bill, according to Mr. President, is meant to not meant to impoverish the northern states, and at the end of the day, all states of the Federation will benefit from the tax reform bills. But then, be that as it may, if the governors have also waded into this and others are expressing concern, it would be nice for Mr. President to heed to this call and allow for better buying into this project. It's going to be a waste of time if the National Assembly does its job properly and they throw away the bill. It's going to be, I'm not sure it's something they would want to do, but it's best Mr. President withdraws and allows for wider consultation.
At least for now. And that is what I would have expected Mr. President to have done before now. He should have probably tabled it before the Nigerian Governors Forum or NEC, and of course let them see where it can be patched, where it can be adjusted. And of course, I know Mr. Oyedele might be feeling bad now that after months of sacrificing his time for Nigeria, this is what is getting at the end of the day.
No, it's not a lost battle. It's still a win-win situation. Well, yes.
Yet.
So, Ajibola, the thing is, now, you can actually reform a bill or a sector without necessarily hiking it. So, if there's a need to look at, if this is not the appropriate time to up the VAT from 7.5% to 10, so it's best you allow for, a sense of reasoning to prevail. So this is the time for Mr. Oyedele to even explain further to Nigerians and stakeholders why the reform bill is needed. And then the intention of the government is really to tax the elites over you and I. But you and I cannot even complain because our taxes are deducted from source.
Yes.
So you don't even have a say in this. So this is the time to actually lay it bare and make people understand why this is needed, and maybe also space it. If the bill is passed, are you going to give it another year for implementation so that everybody buys into this project before it begins? We're not saying don't do your reform. We're just saying allow everybody to be part of it. Allow everybody to ascend to the fact that, okay, this at the end of the day will be to the benefit. So the North are already saying, no, this would...
It was targeted at them.
At them.
I feel that when people really understand why this policies...
because our government does not engage.
Yes, if
they
people
don't
understand
more,
then I think that we'll get enough buying into it.
All right, let's take the second story. The second story this morning, Dangote Refinery denies receiving money from Independent Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN. Now, according to the story, the Dangote Refinery said this is in response to the claim by IPMAN that its members are not having access to fuel at the Dangote refinery despite significant payments made to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. Now, the Dangote refinery has denied receiving any payment from the Ipman to purchase refined petroleum products. The company, which gave the reaction in its statement on Thursday, said that although discussions are ongoing with Ipman, it is misleading to suggest that Ipman are experiencing difficulties loading refined products from our petroleum refinery, as we currently have no direct business dealings with them. End of quote. The Dangote refinery's response is coming on the heels of claims by Ipman. Ipman President Abubakar Garima had revealed that Ipman the members had been unable to load petrol from the newly established Dangote facility, even though they had 40 billion naira in outstanding payments to the NNPCL. Now, even Ipman president said payment was to NNPCL.
Not to Dangote.
Not to Dangote refineries. So they should actually be holding the NNPCL responsible for the money they've paid. But the thing is, did NNPCL tell them that that money will be converted to products that they will get from Dangote refinery? I'm not sure. So face the NNPCL. If you're to lift petrol from Dangote refinery, you'd have to pay
directly to
Dangote because you're not even its customer. You're not yet Dangote's customer. The money you paid is to the NNPCL, and they also agreed that they had backlogs.
Yes.
Remember when they said their portal had
portal.
issues? So face NNPCL. If you now want to lift petrol or products from Dangote refineries, hello, pay.
You see, this drama about this Dangote refinery is becoming one too many, and it's embarrassing. For those who might want to invest in this particular sector, I don't think we are encouraging them enough, because this drama is just too much. Today it is NNPCL, tomorrow it is Ipman, another day, they cannot access the Dangote refinery for them to go and load. There is no sufficient product. What is it, Gogo?
It seems like there are strongholds.
Yes.
Just strongholds that we cannot
Or some people are not happy with this refinery.
Oh, that one is basic now. So, no, Jibala. Do you think everybody is happy that you are sitting on that seat? They play.
Hey.
It's like that. But the thing is this. Even as much as we think that there could be some, Dangote would always play the victim card. Ipman also should face who they paid to.
NNPCL.
You paid to
NNPCL.
Not
Not
Dangote.
saying
You
anything.
did not pay to Dangote. And Dangote says, if you want to deal with us directly, we have commodity to serve you. So for them to serve you, you must
have to pay.
So if you know that you're not ready to be Dangote's customers, because again, you did say that it's best for you to import.
Yeah, it's cheaper for you to import.
Face your importation. But if you want fuel from that refinery, you will pay.
All this drama, it will end one day, Sha.
But it will. It will. Joy?
All right. Akwa Ibom's 18th-floor tower will boost relationship revenues. Sanwo-Olu. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has said that the 18-story multipurpose building called Ibom Towers in Lagos by Akwa Ibom State represents not only physical growth but a symbol of interstate collaboration and shared prosperity that will boost revenues of the two states. Sanwo-Olu, speaking while performing the groundbreaking ceremony of the Ibom Towers owned by the Akwa Ibom State at somewhere in Victoria Island, praised the bold move made by Governor Umar Eno for identifying Lagos as a good place to invest. Ibom Towers, located in the commercial heart of Victoria Island, Lagos, when completed, is expected to be a good revenue source for Akwa Ibom State. The project is expected to be delivered in the next 24 months. Sanwo-Olu, during his address, said the decision by Akwa Ibom State to embark on this ambitious venture here in Lagos is a testament to the dynamism of our great city as a commercial hub and to the visionary leadership of Governor Umar Eno.
Lagos is very accommodating.
Oh, yes.
Quite.
Honestly. And you know, it's a win-win situation for Akwa Ibom
State.
and Lagos.
Yes.
Lagos will get tax, and Akwa Ibom will generate revenue from the towers.
Yeah.
So
18th floor, I'll be 18th story.
18th story.
I think other governors should start thinking out of the box as well, see how you can invest in real estate for your state to generate more money instead of rushing to
In
Abuja all the
fact,
time.
Yes,
the former
yes.
governor of Akwa Ibom said he wanted to go into that, but he couldn't. He didn't have enough support to go into it, but and he was applauding the current governor for, taking that bold step.
I mean, again, that's what governance is really all about. You must be bold, and you also need to put your all in ensuring that at least, things are done. And like Jibola said, it's a win-win situation for Lagos and Akwa Ibom State.
And I like that Akwa Ibom governor because of his resemblance to a friend of mine.
Is this friend of mine? Do I know this your friend?
He's your friend as well. the only difference is their height.
Their height. Okay, I got you.
But their color is same.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's a pastor.
And that one is oh God.
Okay. Let's go on X platform this morning and take a look at one of the many trending stories on that platform this morning. So last night, a picture surfaced on social media, and the ever-savvy Peter Fayose had, no, that's not his name. Isaac Fayose had posted a picture saying, see who I ran into on a flight to London. And behold, who was it? Our dear Bobrisky. And she smiled into the cameras. And it did not end well at the end of the day.
Just 2 weeks ago, he was caught at
the border.
Where is he always going to, please?
I don't know.
He wanted to escape by land.
He did not. He could not.
He could not.
So he wanted to escape by air now.
By air. And unfortunately, that smile was what landed him
Bobrisky.
or she in trouble.
So the thing is this. Is it that sometimes people deliberately just want to act ignorant? Because you know that if you are under investigation, you can't travel.
Probably
You
he's
can't
trying
be
to
out of the
escape.
Escape
Maybe.
to where?
Then with which documents?
I'm not sure
I
the
don't
court
think they
sees this
seized his travel
document.
document.
I'm not sure the court, took delivery of his document, because maybe if the court had asked that he submitted his document and he did not submit the document, or he submitted another document and he's not traveling with another document, then he's facing plenty charges.
Multiple. And, I'm beginning to believe some of the things that VDM had said earlier, honestly. What is Bobrisky hiding? Why are you running up and down?
What is he looking for?
Is it true that you bribed with 50 million naira?
But even if you did that, I mean, it's a case, and just go and prove yourself in court.
Do you get a lawyer?
He needs a lawyer.
So I really don't know why he keeps running up and down. And this particular one, but then again, yes, I agreed that, he has a case, but I think our law enforcement agencies be more coordinated when they are carrying out some of their actions. I saw the videos yesterday where he was being dragged, where he was being manhandled. He's human.
Yeah.
He's human. And, what I also do know is that when you are on a flight and you're a flight risk, the crew members of the airline will cooperate with agencies and they will escort you out of that aircraft
politely,
in a civil manner. I know that Bobrisky could have also wanted to play drama. But even at that, in this age of social media, we must be careful how we handle ourselves. And I think the way they dragged him yesterday, I know he was being dramatic. They have injured me.
I'm in pain.
You don't ask yourself.
But wait a minute, was that really his skin?
If you check his Instagram platform, that was what I saw there.
Cute.
It's possible.
It is well with you, Idris. I don't know.
Of course, this is going to bring more trouble for Idris.
It's
going to bring more trouble.
All right, that's a wrap on the opening segment of the show. We've taken a look at our news points. We've also taken a look at what's trending today. We'll take a quick break. We'll return. Part one of our conversation will be here. And today we're delving into the socials, especially now that digital content is king. Are there impacts of of this content on humans, on the society, on us as a people? So today we're looking at the social impact of digital content. you.